Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. Hey, you want to have some fun today? Let's grab some cardboard or craft paper or whatever you have and just a pile of scraps. Here we go. And maybe a little bit of material or something. Anything you got is fine. And maybe some little doodads. Yeah, I don't know, whatever you got. Just grab it and let's have some fun. So the whole goal of today's video is to make these little unusual, I would call them maybe giant clusters of oddball things. And when you have a backstash of these, then you can glue them to the covers of junk journals, or maybe you want to make a little Happy Mail envelope that you could give to somebody, or you could glue this on the front of a portfolio or a little file folder or something like that. But they're very fun to have, or greeting cards. You could put them on the front of greeting cards. So here's a little something made out of nothing, and we will just go ahead and make these. Okay, so this is the prototype, and this is one I made out of, I had these are those little, I think they, those flowers that they make leis with. So I bought a stack of those. You can get a lot in one package. Put some buttons in the center. I did a rubber stamp here. This is a piece of wallpaper I just tore out in a pretty design. I put some stickles on it. You can see the little shiny. Put a little gold bow here, and this is on a base of, actually I put some words there. I can't even read what they are, but they were kind of cool. And it's on the base of a piece of cardboard from a cardboard box. So grab your cardboard boxes and let's have some fun. Let's turn nothing into something. Okay, so let's say we have this. Okay, this is just a flap off of a regular Amazon box. And I'm just going to maybe just tear it into, I don't know, just tear it into chunks. There's no pre-designed size. I've never really been a big person with the cardboard before, but now for some reason I'm fascinated by it. And I'm just going to tear these two pieces apart. See that? This is valuable. This is valuable. It looks like junk, but there's a lot of fun to be had with these little things, so hang on tight. And this one too, let's do the same thing. Separating the front from the back. Does it look like trash to you? It may look like trash now, but we're going to turn it into treasure. Yeah. And we're just going to add a few things here and there. We're going to try different things, so we're gonna play together. We'll just see where this takes us. Now I got a lot of stuff I got to use, so that's my mission. Coming closer to the end of the year, have to use what I bought and make me feel good about buying those things, right? Yes. And I want you to feel good about the things that you bought too. And even if you're using your trash, that ought to make you feel good too. Okay, so here's a nice little base. Let's just work with that guy first of all. And let's think about, let me come a little closer. There. Let's think about layering. Okay, we have texture. Okay, this is probably a thing that boggles everybody's minds. Like, what do we do? How do we even get started? I don't know where to go or what to do with this. Okay, so let's take a layering idea. Okay, so I'm just going to grab some, what are you? Some book, you have a card stuck to you. I have no idea why. But let's just take this part of you. I have this, all right? It's just a piece of blue dyed book page. And what I'm just going to do is I'm just going to give it a tear edge. When you tear, holding with the left hand and tearing with the right, you'll get a white border, but we aren't here because it's all dyed on that side, so just ignore that fact. But if you had something that was pre-printed, like wallpaper, it's going to give you the white edge, or like scrapbook paper, it will do that. That was very impressive, Pam. Would you like to carry on? Yes. Okay, now you decide whether you want straight edges or not. If you're not a big fan of the straight edge, then just be it off with you. You know, off with you. You just take it away. There we go. There's no straight edge here. Foo-foo. No foo-foo straight edge. Okay. All right, there we go. Now it's kind of this torn, save these, you never know, you know what I mean? Okay, we're going to layer. That's going to be our concept. So, okay, we're going to put that there. Maybe we'll just you don't even have to commit at this point. You just have to try a few things on for size. Like, let's say we're going to do that. And maybe we want a focal point. Okay, we might. That could be a thing. And let's just go, I don't know, I'm just grabbing anything. Grab anything you want to be a focal point. I'm just going to grab, okay, how about this? Kind of the same color. It's from a Digikit, I think, children's illustrations, but you don't need to use Digikits. Don't feel like you need to use Digikits. You can just take a book page, maybe like this. Like maybe you like that little thing. This is from an Edith Holden book. Maybe I just like these berries. I just like the berries. So let's just grab the berries. I grabbed it by the berries. Yes. Oh, lordy me. There we go. So you have that little white tornness around the edge. That'll bring that out. So in place of this, we could put this down. There you go. As an option. And let's see. Now we keep going. Okay, so now we have a base. And this is pretty already as it is. But maybe we want to add to it and do things with it. So if you... Oh, hello, you want to play? Okay, well, you can play. Maybe we'll put you on here somewhere. Yeah, you might look cute there. Okay, we'll put you at the big finishing touch. And let's see, if you have like little pieces of anything, like little, you know, flower cloth or quilting squares or old t-shirts or old pieces of lace, you can do stuff with this, people. We can go places. We can have fun. Okay, so now I think this maybe wants to go underneath. See how we layered that? Okay, and so we can actually, we can slip things underneath to see how they look. We can try them in different positions. Let's try this here. Maybe here. Is there enough contrast? Maybe not. So that's why I'm going to maybe put that on the bottom. That gives me nice contrast there. And you also rotate your angles. That's another thing. Like if you're going to put this on this diagonal, maybe put this on that diagonal. Okay, and then when you come here, this doesn't really have a right way, but just maybe rotate it so it looks like it's off center of everything else. And then grab an ink. And today we're going into the twilight zone. We're going to use worn lipstick. That's right. No brown for this baby today. We're going to have some fun. Grab my pink dauber, my worn lipstick. We're going to town. Oh, look at, I really muddied that one up. It looks like I stuck it black or the brown in here at some point. You may have been there. Yeah, you may have been there. Okay, let's just see what this does. Does it make it look, does it give it more contrast? Yeah, we've upped the contrast of that. Let me just put you over here. Okay, so there's more contrast there, which is good. Now you can keep going or you can stop and say we're done, but I'm just going to keep going. I know this is our old friend, Walnut Stain. Yes, the birds are all here present and they have things to say. The lovebirds are squeaking with delight, and they're Leonardo and Happy, and I'm trying to find my brown dauber. Where are you, brown dauber? Oh, who's that other big parrot? Oh, yeah, Holly. Holly is doing just fine. That was him whistling there, saying a few words to everybody. The brown dauber has left the building. Look at that, not here at all. The only thing I have, I'll just use this instead. This is my backup multicolor thing. Okay, this is what I'm doing, and I'm doing it on camera. Okay, maybe I'm just going to give this a little edge. Use whatever you got, you know. You don't have to do the inking. This can all be done without inking, as we know. But are you having fun? I want to make sure you're having fun, first and foremost. So this is let's use up our scraps. Let me back up a little bit. I'm a little close, I think. Okay. This is a use up your scraps kind of project when we're working with cardboard and craft paper, okay, as our base. Okay, that's kind of pretty. Now, see, I turned it over and I like that side better. More intense colors, but that's all right. Okay, so layer one. We're just going to throw down some contrasting color, white, brown. Layer two, something that looks and feels different from layer one and layer two. So now we have script, we have a blue color, we have torn edge, looks different than lace, looks different than cardboard. Layer three, we're just going to grab something as a focal point. It can be anything. It could be a little piece of material. You could just put that in the center. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything specific, but you're just looking for something to grab the eye. So we have that. Now maybe we want to put its jewelry on. Okay, let's see if we can go a little closer. I feel like far away. Okay. Let's put some jewelry on it. And what I mean by jewelry is maybe you have little things like this, little rosettes. Maybe you have liquid pearls in different colors. Maybe you have little flower thingies. That's how these things come in stacks. They're just little like thin rayon flower things. I mean, they can definitely go anywhere and do anything anytime, and they glue down easily. If you don't have those, maybe you have little appliques. These are like little appliques. You can buy them in bags and stuff. And or you can cut them off of your shirts, things like that, and you can glue those down. So there's lots of fun to be had there. You don't need, yes, I'm okay, Holly, thank you. Thank you, my boy. Okay, maybe I'll put that little rosette right there. Oh, that's pretty, right? Okay, but maybe I want this to have more like something because it looks a little plain. Okay, so to get it to contrast here, maybe I'm gonna dirty it up a bit. Okay, it's going like a blacky brown because I'm working in the brown, but I got a black butt on the end of here. And so yeah, I am inking. That's what I'm doing. I'm inking. And I'm giving some edging to this flower so that it shows up on our little creation. Okay, so now that's going to go there, and then we're going to put this little guy in the center, and I think that's going to do it. That's pretty cute, right? Okay, so let's just glue everybody down. And you could probably use any glue of choice, but I'm just going to, let's start with some Fabrifix. This is clear silicone glue. Fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper. You can find it in my Amazon shop, or just go on Amazon and find it. And there you go. You can probably find it in most of the Hobby Lobbies and stuff like that. Okay, there we go. We got that first one down. Now we're putting this one down. Are you with me? Did you grab your stuff? I'll wait. Just put me on pause and go just grab up like a pile of stuff. Don't grab too much. Grab some. And we're just going to work with what we have on the desk. And that's going to help us stay focused. All right, we'll put this down. Okay, now I didn't need to put that much glue. Okay, see, I wasn't paying attention. Because you only need to put it where it's going to be. So this over glue didn't need to happen, but it did, and that's where we're at. So now we're coming down with layer number, let's see, 1, 2, 3. This is layer number 4. This is our focal point. So we will focal the point out of this. Here we go. What is with me lately? Okay, and then we have our little rayon lei flower. I think they sell those leis at Dollar Tree too. So if you want to grab one of those, and like in the Hawaiian section or something, or maybe they have that during the summer for barbecues, like little Hawaiian decor, you can get these little rayon polyester like flower things everywhere. So you just keep your peepers open. All right, there we got that. And then what about this thing? Yeah, I mean, we didn't know about that before, and now we're using it. Yeah, I've had these forever. I mean, forever, you know, so it's time to use this stuff. It's enough of the saving of the pretties. We are going to be using our pretties, and we're going to be okay with it. It's going to be good. It is going to be good. Now, these can be a little bit lumpy, so they may not go well on a journal page. But let's say if I didn't, okay, let's just look at it from the side. So obviously the rosette sticks up. If I didn't have the rosette and I just put maybe stickles drop there to give a central focal point, or maybe, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? How can it go anywhere? I haven't moved. My prototype, hello? Where are you? Nope. Oh, here it is. Right, I see it. You could just put buttons, and they lay pretty flat too. I mean, not like super flat. There's like a little thing, but you could put that on a journal page, and I think that would be okay. I'm a chunky monkey sort of kind of girl, so you know that would be fine in my world. And if your world needs flat, try stickles or something like that, or just a little piece of paper. Just tear off a little piece of paper, like here. There you go. There's your center of your flower. Boom. There you got it, because it contrasts, so it'll show. So that's what you got to do. Okay, let those. And then let those dry. Okay, so we'll let that rest. We made one. Yay! Okay, so let's just make a bunch of these because this is fun. Oh, okay, there we go. I was blowing on the camera. Okay, losing my mind. All right, so maybe this time we're going to take a piece of craft paper. Maybe this is packaging. You know, you got some craft paper in your packaging, which is kind of cool. They gave you a craft supply, so let's just make something out of it. Yeah, and it doesn't have to be super sturdy because you're going to glue it onto something, like onto a journal page or onto a journal cover or onto an envelope. So it's okay if it's a little floppy-loo. You know what I mean? It's okay. So let's look for something contrasting. All right, I'm looking over in my pile of stuff, and what do I see? I see, okay, so here's some white flour sack material. This is from a tea towel I bought from Walmart. So here's the angle 1. And you can commit right away. Like you can just start gluing and just say, you know, I'm going with it. And where it lands, and I'm just going to live with that. Or you can say, I want to layer up a few things and see what I really like, and then decide, okay, we'll just say we do that first. I'm not committing yet. I want to layer up a few things and see. Okay, so brown, white, cloth, paper. Contrast, kind of fun. Eye-catchy, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so piece of little ribbon. not knowing what to do with that. So maybe I'm just gonna put you there. I don't know. Nice contrast, shows up, looks different, has a different feel. And I'm going over into my menagerie of paper scraps, which is everything over here. Okay, I have this. Nope, too browny brown, disappears, not good. Oh, but where you could use it is just tear a little piece so it lives on the white. Yep. You could put it like there. Yeah, because now it has distinction. We'll put that, we'll table that. I'm not sold on that one. Oh, we have this. Here's a nice little focal point. See, sometimes you have like weird pieces of paper with something on it. Now you can take that and you can tear it out of there. Then you can use it. Yeah. This is like a weird thing. You know, it had no purpose on its own. It was probably going to get thrown in the trash at some point. But today, it is focal point. Yeah. All right, so now it's kind of cream against white, so maybe I want to slide something under there that has a little difference. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this might be good. Maybe it could sit on there. Yeah, that could be good. All right, let's see if we can tear this. All right, now, oh, it's like super strong muslin. I think I took some quilting squares and I coffee dyed them. And they look really cool and vintage when you do that. So yeah, take like, if you got some quilting, you know, like they kind of look like this originally. If you're not a quilter, sometimes it's good to, you know, have somebody show you these things. Okay. So this is what they look like. They're very like intense, and well, they could be different colors, but they have this newness look to them. So if you soak them in coffee water, then they dry. They have like an oldness about them, which is kind of cool. Okay, so there you go. Fun fact of the day. All right, okay, what do we got? I'm gonna feather this up a little bit. Feather. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. I don't know. Put you there, you. And put you there. Oh, that's kind of cute, right? And that's kind of like a thing. See, and oh, the most important thing, don't overthink it. Just do it, because you're playing with little pieces of nothing, and it's okay just to go for it. So maybe I'm not going to ink anything on this. I'm just going to do that. So let's just take this off before I forget the way it's going to be. And I'm just going to glue. And you can also glue with glue stick here. It doesn't have to be Febrifix. Like you could use wet white glue. You could use any glue. All right, so put that one down. Okay. And, okay, this guy next. Maybe we'll rotate him. Maybe he oh, should I ink him? No, I'm not going to ink. I'm not going to ink. I'm not going to do it. All right, there's the glue stick. And today I'm using Scotch Create glue stick. And did I mention I like this glue stick? Yeah, I do. I like it. Okay, this is how I'm gluing on here. Okay. And I'm rotating the angle. So it's like not following. This is this way. This is this way, the white one. And then the back one is kind of like an under piece. And okay, let's use this little, whatever this is, a little piece of ribbon. Probably came off some packaging. You always save that ribbon that comes off of packaging. You know, you're going to go through the holiday season and you're going to be, you don't really need to buy any craft supplies because you're going to have enough just from the holidays. Yeah. Now try and do it in a different direction. It's sometimes hard to see what the different direction is, but you can do it if you stay focused. And it's also kind of cool if, see how there's a straight edge here? If you give it an angle. The angle gives more intrigue for the eye. Okay, there, I could have done the angle the other way, but that's all right. That's not bad. Put that down. Not glued to the fingers. Okay, now we're just going to glue this little babe down. Give me a little babe. Oh, speaking of little babes, guess who's in the room? Yeah, guess who's in the room? Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can get him. Hold on. All right. Hello, Mr. Sunbun. Do you have any public service announcements or any pup dates going on? Yes, I do, Mom. Okay. You want to tell the people? Okay. Hello, everybody. Oh my God, she's got it way too close again. Oh, hang on. Okay. All right. Just like raise you up. Oh, disaster here going to happen. Okay, maybe it's better. Okay. Hello, everybody. I am way overdue for my bath. Mom, can you please handle that? Yes, I will handle that immediately. We'll have bath day today, okay? All right, thank you very much. I would just like to say I went to the dog park yesterday and I met Ramon. Yes, I met Ramon, and he was very cute.
And he's a little chubby, and he's a little dachshund, and we became friends, and it was really nice. We had a good time. We played, we sniffed, I'm falling asleep. I can't, Mom, can you get me some coffee, please? I just can't sit. Trying, nope, falling, going, gone. Yeah, what are you doing down here, Mom? Can I check? Any food? Any food? Anyway, Ramon was really cool. And I made a friend. That's what I wanted to tell everybody. I made a friend. It was really nice. Okay, see y'all. Happy crafting.
All right, thank you, Sunshine. A word from, we'll get updates from about Ramon as the weeks go on. Yes, yeah, it was kind of nice to see him play with Ramon. Okay, all right, so this, you don't need to do anything more with it than that. That is just cute and adorable as it is. You can go further. Okay, so what else can we do here? Well, we can pull in the big guns. We can pull in, we can do the stickles. And what do we got? Oh, I could even put in black. I have a little streak of black there. Or I could do silver. I could do gold. Or I could come in with some cream or pink. Well, I've got purple going, so maybe I won't do rose gold. That would be weird. But maybe, how about silver? Trying to bring it down to the end. My stickles are 100 years old. That which shows you that these things last forever. You buy these and you're good. Okay, now just the question is, will it come out of the little hole or do we have to free it from itself? All right, let's see. We're just going to put some stickles down. That's down, up, down, up, down, up, and down, up. And you could just do 3. You don't have to go all the way around. There are no rules, no laws that say you have to. But ask yourself, what's it going to show up on? Maybe I'll put some here. Okay, maybe it's going to show up against the white. So we can go with contrast as a design element, or we can go with neutralization and put this color, which would be the same, onto something that is that color. So it would be a gray or a black or something like that. But let's just follow this. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just following the line of the ribbon off the page. There we go. There we go. And now we're all fancy town. And it's pretty foolproof. The only thing you have to remember, what color? Silver. Stickles. Okay. Put it aside to dry because stickles take a couple hours to dry. And if you don't do it, you're going to smudge. Yep. And you're going to have glitter everywhere. So I don't want that to happen to you. So let's put it way over there, way over there. Okay, so we have 2 so far. So let's just keep making some. What else we got? All right, let's grab another. Okay, let's grab some of this. This was the other side. Okay, now many people would say, well, that's trash. What are you doing with that? I know you make junk journals, but this is hitting the bottom of the bucket. You have gone too far, Missy. You are in garbage land. No, did you see my how to make a junk journal out of junk food wrappers? There, I hit the bottom. But it was fun. That's right. Everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise. And very few things are proven otherwise. Okay, maybe Sunny, you're not a craft supply. Okay, I'll buy that. Okay, so I'm just giving a torn edge here because I just think it's kind of fun to work with. And it's like medium thickness paper. It's got a little heft. It's a little thicker than the craft paper I was working with, but thinner than this. Okay, so let me back up a little. There we go. Okay. So we have that. Let's use that as our base. Okay, so now we're going to look over here for something contrasting. So let's say we don't have fabric. Well, let's say we just have, whatever is this Edith Holden page I still have. Okay, so let's just take something from that. There's some writing on here. There's some lines. That's kind of cool. So maybe let's go with I don't know, the writing's kind of pretty. Let's just tear a piece. Oh, see how I got the white edge? I was holding with the left and tear towards you with the right. So if you're a lefty, you would hold with the right and tear towards you with the left. Okay, there we go. Just tearing, getting a little white edge, which is going to give us nice contrast against the brown. Okay, a little corner angle-age. There we go. And now let's get a focal point. What are we going to use for our focal point now, Pam? That's kind of pretty. How about this little guy? He's just a little Digikit card or something. And I inked him around the edges, which I can put him down. He's all flat already. So you can use things. You don't always have to have torn edges. You can do straight edged things. Maybe I'll emphasize his edges up a little bit more with some worn lipstick. Here I am. This is me rubbing the warm lipstick. And here you go. I'll just make it a little pinker. So I already got some brown on there. And I'm just adding the pink for even more contrast. Look at me go. Okay. And the pink is going to pop against the cream, and the cream pops against the brown. And there we go. I mean, nothing is like fancy or absolute. This is just random thinking. And the thing is just to get in there and do it and stop overthinking it. Okay, so here's like some leftover thing. Let's put this to good use. Maybe we're gonna, I like the blue. I think it's kind of pretty. It's a little fussy to get this edge torn, but you know, hey, it's all about fun. So we're using up what we got, and we're creating more scraps along the way, which is the joy and the bane of the existence of the craft. Okay, so that's a nice contrast. That's a nice contrast, and then we got that going. That's kind of cool, right? Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, and you're done. You have more than you think at your fingertips. And if you don't, then you go looking and you find stuff and you realize you have more than you think. Okay, now I'm going to be smart about this. I'm not going to put glue everywhere. I'm just going to put it in the central area. Yeah. So you can knock out a bunch of these one after another, like just going through your scraps. And these are so handy because, where's the prototype? There it is. You can make really pretty things like that just out of the blue. Just out of the blue. Okay, we did some rubber stamping on that one. Let's try that. Okay, let's put that there. Okay, I just put glue in the center. Don't be squeaking on me, glue. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. Everybody's going in a different angle. That helps. Okay, if you're wondering how to do that. And maybe we are going to, I said we weren't going to use fabric. We're going to put it there. Okay, maybe we'll just put that there. No, we'll use a different one because I used that one already. How about this one? That's a lot of yellow. You really want contrast, Pam. Blue, I don't know. It just doesn't seem to fit. Let's go in the bag and let's see what we have. Maybe there's a little bit of this green. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Heart. You don't have to, I'm like going like off the, you know, making it more difficult than it is. I don't know if I want to use that one. Oh, there's more blue in there. This is pretty. Oh yeah, let's use that. Look at this little guy. Isn't he cute? Oh my gosh, so cute. No, put him there. Yeah, that's cute. Or here. How about there? No, here. He needs to go there. And I think why I like him here is because he touches a little of the yellow. He touches a little of this thing, and he's going to bind them together with his ultimate cuteness. That's what he's going to do. Okay, so let's just put some glue down here. He's going to go here. And then we'll just put them down. There we go. So we marry all those little pieces together in that corner. And this blue picks up a little bit on that blue and the blue in here. Or you could go complete contrast. Oh, I've covered the angel's face. No, that can't be. There we go. Free the angel. Okay, there we go. Better, better, better. Yeah. So, you know, that's how they can be. Just that easy, that simple. And what is this? Lumiere Pearlescent Magenta. Okay, there we go. We'll put some of that on here. Why not? Maybe not the right color, but okay, whatever. Let's see if this works. Some kind of, this is a paint. Okay. To set color on fabric let dry for 24 hours. Okay, whoa. Yeah, that's a while, isn't it? Okay, maybe just put a dot here. I don't know. I'm just putting dots down. A dot, a dot, a dot, a dot. And it's okay if you put too much down and you goof it, it's only paper, right? Okay, so I think that's good. I think I just did a little accents, you know. One more there. There, now I feel complete. Okay, I am complete. All right, there we go. Now what do? We put it aside to dry, and we are good. Let's make a couple more. Or maybe one more. We'll make one more. How about that? All right. All right, so here's a nice piece of this is again the thinny one. I'm going to tear the edge to get rid of the strong edge. And that's just my choice. You don't have to do that. It's just like artist choice. Okay, and now let's just do something completely different. All right, what are we going to do that's completely different, Pam? Let's try some layering. Here's some pretty pink. That might look nice on here. And this time I'm going to commit. I'm going to commit this time to what is down here. So I'm not going to have a chance to rearrange and rethink. We're just going to see what happens. Okay, we'll go there. That's where my little pink frilly is going to go. I'll put you down on an angle. Okay, hold you in place for a second. This is kind of like a plasticky ribbon, so it might take a second for this to dry. All right, there we go. Got that. I can cut you off on an angle. Okay. And, oh, that's pretty. Let's use it. This is nice, isn't it? That's very pretty, yeah. I do like the white border. I might want to keep that. Maybe I'll just lay it like that. Looks pretty. And, oh, it's got some of that green. Do I want to do that? No, it's too much. Go away. Well, this is a nice little piece. What is this doing? Nothing. It's just like a weird little remnant of something, but I think it's got sort of the pretties in it. You know what I mean? Like maybe I could make it a topper. Yeah, why don't I do that? All right. Here, oh, wait, I know. Oh, I'm getting all excited. Oh, boy. Here we go. Maybe I'll make it. No, no. Just put a little topper on there. Okay, here we go. It's going to look like a journal tag, but it's just going to be impersonating one. That's right. It's just the impersonation of the tag. Okay, get north of that flower. There we go. So clear the deck so you can see what on earth is going on. What's this? Some kind of weird leaf-like thing. It was glued onto something at one point. Maybe you need to be here. So if I put you here, you are going to bring together, maybe a little closer, bring together the lace, the brown, and this, like unifying them there. I kind of like that. But let me see if I ink you up a little bit more. Will that make it even better? Let me try the pink. So you can change colors of things very quickly with your inks. So just remember that it's sometimes helpful to buy things in whites or creams, so you can just come along and do something like this, you know, and change the color instantly. You can coffee dye it, or you can spritz it with dyes, or you can just ink it with your inks. I mean, we have color. We have ways of doing this. That's kind of pretty, huh? Yeah. So we're just sort of rolling with it. These things just materialize literally before your eyes. Oop, nothing's glued. Okay, there, we have to glue that down first. Silly Willy. All right, here we go. All right, so there. Is that how it was? No, I don't remember exactly the angle. Where's the angle? Okay. Oop, that's highly ineffective. Please try that again. Okay, I'm trying to glue it to that weird plasticky ribbon, and that's I have to hold it for a second. Okay, let me put it there. I think it was more of an angle like that. Oh, let me get you. Okay, I'm going to move the whole thing. I'm going to come back in frame. There I am. In frame. Stuck my finger in the glue. Like a trooper that I am. Yep, and now I'm going to glue this here. You're going to like marry all those little pieces together. There we have that. And you could do other things. I mean, you could just come along and randomly put something there. I mean, there's nothing to say you can't. You can. You could put a flower here. That would be very pretty, huh? Let's do that. Let's put the flower there, and then let's ink the flower. Wait, the contrast is very nice against the brown, but it loses a little bit on the white, but it's still kind of pretty because it's feminine. And let's put a little pink on it. Maybe brown. How about brown? All right, here's the brown, and here's my makeshift brown dabba. Or maybe I could just put the brown, which somehow looks black, on where it covers the flower picture, like that. So I get the contrast there, but here I get the contrast with the white. How about that? Ugh. Fascinating, isn't it? Yeah. So are you having fun? Are you goofing around with me? I hope so, because I don't want to be alone in this. I want everybody to be having fun. Okay, I'm going to glue that there, and then I'm going to stick a button on it. Yeah. If you don't have any buttons, go into your brother's closet and pop some off. He'll never know. Yeah. No, don't do that. That would be wrong. Okay, rotating until we find our happy place. We found the happy place. Okay, now grab a button. Just gonna reach over here. I'm gonna get took this off the chair. Okay, over here. The button jar is stuck. Why? It's okay, I can find one. I can dig my fingers in. Okay, I got some buttons. One of these is gonna have to work. Which one is the winner? That's kind of cute, but he's got a nubber on the back. This guy's nice and flat. Oh, that looks pretty, right? I like that. Okay, I think that's the winner. This one's bigger. He could do, but he's a little too big. And then we have this blue one, which really doesn't go with the color scheme. So I think we're going to use this little brown one. And we're just going to put some glue down. Did I glue you down? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh, disaster pants. Disaster pants. Okay, back. Back. All right, there we go. Yeah. Now you can put a thread in there if you're really all fancy town. Not today. Nope, not doing that today. No. Okay, so now what are you going to do, Missy? Okay, you could use the rose gold because it goes with these color themes. So this is liquid pearls in rose gold. Okay, let's just put some of these on here for fun. Okay, please work. Yes, down, up. Down, up. And sometimes it's just these little extra things that can set it off. Now you might be saying, oh, Pam, you've gone too far. Or he's like, oh, that totally changed everything. Which it can change everything. Maybe I'll do something here. Give it like little rivet bullet things here. There, fancied all that up. Maybe I'm going to come down the center. This doesn't show up so much here, but it's just blending in. It's kind of the neutral on neutral. Got that going. Okay, and now we are all fancy town. I'll just put some here. Sometimes you can overdo it, but I've never really learned when to stop. I get started with this, and I just like to keep going. It's just sort of fun. I don't know how to describe it. There's great joy in the daubing of the liquid pearls. All right. I'm really going out on funky town here. I am going to make a heart. Yeah. So you can even make little designs with your liquid pearls. Nobody knows what that is. It's a weird thing in the corner, but it's mine. Okay, so now be very careful. Pick it up, and that's what we got. So basically make it out of junk, use anything for a focal point, and have some fun. So I hope you enjoyed this little journey. I love hanging out with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out here and having fun and playing and just being goofy and not taking life too seriously, just kicking back and letting all the regular stuff go on out there, but we're happy in here in our little crafty world. So if you find value or had some fun, please like, subscribe, and share, and click the bell. And my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. My podcasts come out Tuesdays and Thursdays. They're all audio, and I've got all sorts of fun things we talk about on there related to junk journaling and paper crafting, life of a crafter, answering crafty questions. I have a free monthly emailed newsletter. Make sure you sign up for that. You get a free digital image emailed to you every month, along with a checklist of supplies, a note from the bookmaker explaining what a junk journal is, and you can morph it and change the font and all this kind of stuff, and make it your own and print it out and tuck it in the front of your junk journals. And I have a Facebook group where we're doing weekly and monthly challenges, and we're also seeing what you guys make from these videos. And it's really awesome that you share your ideas and your creations, and we all get so inspired. So thank you so much for doing that and participating. Come on over and have some fun with us. You're also welcome to lurk, and that's totally fine. And I have an Etsy shop where I sell FUNDLEs, which are collections of old papers, old ledgers, old postcards, and I can never think of anything that's in them right now, but there's 100 pieces of things that made up. It's got unique book pages, hand-dyed papers, music paper, old dictionary pages, old foreign language pages, really cool stuff. And so you get 100 pieces, and I mail those to you, and you can play with them to make junk journals and all sorts of fun things. Oh, in my Etsy shop, I have Vintage Digikits, which are printable, downloadable images. So if you're looking, for things like this, like you want to use things for focal points or just decorating, that's really quick and easy. You just print these out at home, and there's over 126 different kits to pick from now, and they each have 5 pages, and they're a lot of fun and easy to cut out. And if you don't have a printer, I have a print and mail service where I will print and mail them for you and mail them to you, hard copy on a lightweight cardstock. All I need for you to do is send me a list of 10 Digikits that you want. I do them in batches of 10, and give me the names. Either email your list to pam@thepaperoutpost.com or send me a message in Etsy message with your list, and then buy the print and mail option. That will let me know you want them printed and mailed, and then I will go ahead and print and mail them for you. There is a charge for that, so just so you know. And what else? I have an Amazon shop where I have my favorite tools and supplies. So if you're looking for a glue or a scissor or an ink or something like that, I've got them listed in there, or at least it's a launching place for you to start looking for things, and that does help my channel out a little bit. You don't get charged more for the products, but it does help support my channel. And you can find me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And all my links are located in the drop-down description box below the video. And remember that fun can be simple. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye.